I have a question coming in from Rachel. She's asking, how do I stick to losing weight?
Well, how you stay? So I lost 106 pounds in less than 3 months, and I did it simply by not thinking about 106 pounds. I had to do it to get into the military. That's why I did it so fast. So for you, the best way to do it is to be proud when you lose 1 pound. Don't look at, oh my God, let's say to lose 50 pounds. Don't look at 50 pounds, because if you're losing 1 pound a week and you start to get all poopy pants and like, oh my God, I hate this, I'm not losing it fast enough. Be proud of the small accomplishments. So if it's half a pound, 2 pounds, be proud of that. Celebrate that.
Mark is saying hi from Buffalo. Eric is saying hi from San Benito, Texas.
What's going on?
Sharon's sending a wave.
Hello.
Linda's asking, how do you get through a plateau?
So for me, I've plateaued several times in my life. You have to switch it up. Like, people like to stick with the same routine over and over and over again. And they do that with life too. They stick with what's comfortable. And your body tells you when it gets comfortable, you're gonna maintain. That's why I believe in doing something that sucks every day, getting outside your comfort zone. So that's, that applies to working out, that applies to your job, that applies to everything. So once you start to plateau, that usually means your body is now comfortable. You have to go then and start to shock your body. So, maybe do longer workouts or do shorter workouts with higher intensity. Whatever it may be, you have to shock your body.
Jennifer wants to know, what do you tell yourself when you really want to quit in the middle of a race or doing something that's uncomfortable?
So what I tell myself is, we all like to have this self-talk, and self-talk is so important, but self-talk is something that has to be lived. So what do I mean by that? So for me, if I'm in, I've done these long races, I've gone 205 miles at one time on a 1 mile track. So what I'll do is, if I'm at 100 miles, let's say I'm going 200 miles, I know these are crazy numbers, but it's all relative to whatever you're doing. Your mind wants to start to quit, no matter where you're at, and let's say it's getting hard or whatever. The best thing I do is I take a second to calm down, because you start to have this quitting mind. The quitting mind starts to be very anxious. It wants to leave, it doesn't want to be anymore, the pain and suffering is too much to handle. So I go back and I start to remember all the days, hours, months, sometimes years you put into getting to this one moment. We forget that, so your self-talk has to be a reminder of all those 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning runs or swims, or times you put into your craft, whether it be trying to be a doctor, a dentist, a teacher, all those hours of studying. You have to go back and remember all those times and let those times be not, for nothing. So your self-talk has to be real talk, not just lying to yourself.
Christina says hello from Adams, Tennessee.
Hello.
There's another hello from Ontario, Canada.
Hello.
Jesse Clark wants to know, how did you come up with your 10 challenges?
So the 10 challenges I came up with in my book are all the things that I started doing along my personal journey. So I didn't have any kind of shrink or any kind of mentor that sat down with me. I had this internal voice in my head constantly directing me. So I keep everything very simple, stupid in my life. So my challenges are not anything like outside the box, some wazoo things. It's very animalistic. It's kind of cavemanish. It's just simple principles like the accountability mirror. It's just about being raw and real with yourself. So everything in this book is about being raw and real, and just being true to yourself. So it's just very logical things.